Hello my loves, my name is Jennifer Buckingham, like the palace, and I'm so excited to have you babes here with me today. So today, it has been, we can all collectively say it's been a crazy time. It was also just like a really, intense week last week, globally, personally, all the above. So something that I started doing in quarantine was I became a plant lady. One of my biggest things in quarantine, like a new hobby that I kind of picked up, was becoming a plant mom. And I went from like 0 to 20 plants, basically. We have kept most of them. We did unfortunately lose some, but I have learned a lot about plants during this time. I am by no means an expert, but it's something that has brought so much joy and life and just a lot of positivity and happiness to do my life. And I love to come around in the morning and water the plants, just hang out with them, spritz them a little bit. It's kind of like a meditative moment. It definitely gives so much good energy. So without further ado, I'm gonna roll where we usually have all of our plants laid out so you can kind of see what they look like in our home. And then I've gathered the ones that can be taken off, the ones that are not airborne and in the sky, so we can kind of show those, and then we'll talk about this lovely Monstera and the rest of the plants. So thank you so much. If you like videos like this, please give it a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. It would mean the world to me. And without further ado, let's get into it. As you can see, they give a lot of character to the house, and we'll definitely go over the ones, like I said, that are still airborne and I can't bring them down to the table. But I have on my phone here an app that's called Planta. So I have that here, and in case I forget any of the names, like I said, I really enjoy learning about this. By no means a plant pro and expert. So if you are also a plant lover, plant mom, plant dad, plant person, definitely leave me a comment and just let me know, what your favorite plants are and all that stuff. I love the plant community. I feel it's a very helpful, positive vibe. So let's kind of get onto these. I'm so excited. So the first one I have here is, and I'll put, if I'm mispronouncing the names, I'm so sorry. I'll also put the names down here as well if you guys are interested in these plants. I'll tell you my experiences with them. So the first one is this Pilea plant. It's also known as the money plant or UFO plant. And you can see why, because it has these cute, adorable little saucers, and you can see some new babies coming here. When this plant gets a lot of love, it just pops off. Like I had, not gonna lie, we had a little period of, you know, taking care of things less during the holidays and just everything crazy going on, but this is starting to really bounce back. I fertilized it, got some good water. I have also put all my plants into terracotta pots. Now, as far as that goes, I really like it because it takes away the excess moisture in case you have overwatered it. All of my plants into terracotta, I really like how, I'm like, hello, how they look. I just love the natural look. It's fun. You can paint them too. But I got this plant last year, so this is a year old. I think it's so fun and so cute. Definitely is a little bit more maintenance. Give it some love, some water, attention. It really bounces back. And I would say it usually lives on this table back here. And the nice thing about our apartment is we get a good direct morning light, so it's a little bit more chill. And then in the afternoon, it's kind of an offset light. So we are definitely morning light people, which the plants have really loved. All right, on to the next one here. So I have 3 types of plants that are called peperomias. So this is a pixie peperomia. I love that name because I feel like pixie with this color of green is just so cute. So it has just these really pretty, like almost key lime leaves. And then so you can see a lot of the little babies are starting to sprout. Let me see here. There we go. So cute, those little baby leaves. I can't, when like little baby leaves come, I can't handle it. It's so adorable. So this one is so cute. This lives over on our kind of console table where we keep like packages and things like that. We also have our little fish named Puff that's there. So these sit, so this one and then this peperomia, which is a peperomia frost, sit on either side of it. I love peperomias for, they're just like, they have these little button leaves. This one is so cool. So this is the peperomia frost. And I love it because it's this frosty, pretty green color. These plants are also easy to take care of. And like I said, I use that app Planta. So that's really helpful also in being able to remember when to water things and just when things need fertilizing. It's been pretty simple, but these have given me a lot of love. I just love their cute button leaves and pattern. And then, okay, but the piece de resistance, if you will, is going to be, guys, get ready for it. This is my watermelon peperomia. Look at her. When I was seeking this plant for so long, because look at, they look like little watermelons. The leaves are these little watermelon buttons, and like I've had this one for about a year or two, and it has just given me so much love. It actually kind of lives in the corner. This doesn't need a ton of light, and it's been sprouting off and stuff, and it's just so pretty. I can't get over how cool these leaves are. They, like I said, it's just been such a fun hobby to cultivate. It's just so cool seeing the new leaves and growth, and it's just like a very peaceful moment. But I love that one. I typically get my plants at 2 places in LA, either Mikey Hagarty Plants or Sunset Nursery. They're both, I love my plants that I've gotten from there. And I have gotten a couple big box stores like Home Depot and stuff, but typically I try to go to nurseries to support a local business. Okay, so then we have up next is my little umbrella tree. And also, like, look at this tiny little umbrella forming. Can you even? This is so cute. It also has some really pretty yellow variegation in it. So it has that gorgeous green, but also some yellow tones as well. This is just such a fun little plant. I know that these can pop up into really big trees too, but I love it little. I think it's just so sweet. Such an adorable little addition. This lives with the watermelon peperomia. Okay, next up of the plants that we can actually move is this ZZ plant. Oh, this has grown so much. Like I remember when I got it a year ago, it was here, and now it's just giving these like lush growths everywhere. This plant, now if you want a plant that's really good for beginners, this can handle a lot. We put it in shadier portions and stuff, and it can definitely deal with a good amount of neglect with watering. The reason being, you actually don't want to overwater these, because I wish you, maybe you can see a little bit. So they have right here these little pods that actually store water in them. So they're really nice. So if you forget to water a little bit, these are definitely going to be your kind of plant. They hold so much water, and I just feel they give off so much beautiful growth. They're so pretty, and just, it's a really fun, whimsical plant. And yeah, so 10 out of 10 for these if you are one that might forget to water like I am at times. So that is really she has thrived and we love her. Also, some of my plants have names and some don't. I feel a lot of the drapey ones like behind me, I don't know if you can see, but we have Don Draper over there and we've named all of our philodendron. We'll get to that in a second though. But then, okay, so my most recent little addition to plants I can move around, I have an aloe plant that you'll see in our bedroom, but I also finally got this little Hoya sweetheart, and I have one of these for so long. So when it grows, it's gonna kind of grow in a vine, and there will be these little hearts all growing from it. And they had the normal just green ones, but then this is the variegated kind. So you have the beautiful green and then surrounded by that lovely creamy white. I just think this is so sweet, so cute. Also 10 out of 10 for a Valentine's Day gift for anyone. This is so, so cute. And we just repotted her and she's flourishing, she's thriving. All right, so now I'm gonna go around and take you to the other bigger plants that we cannot move all over a table. So let's get right on into that. Here we go. So we just put them in this cute pot, and you guys, these have grown so much. Do you see these beautiful, I always want to be careful with them, but they're so delicate. This is why they're called the string of pearls, and they just gorgeously cascade. They love the sun in the window, and these have really grown so, so much. So we just have them hanging out here. Next up, I have this beautiful pothos. This is the green queen pothos. Pothos are one of like the easiest plants to take care of. So we just plop this in the window, and her vines are gonna start cascading down. It's gonna be so epic, but I think that she is just such a beautiful plant. I got her from Mikey Hagarty's yesterday, and just look at those luscious green leaves. She is the green queen. Yes, girl. But that's so beautiful. And then on this side, we also have another string of pearls just to kind of make everything feel balanced and even. This one is really, really growing and trailing down. I got these when these were just babies, like the strands maybe ended here. So seeing them grow so much just makes me so happy. Makes me know that they're thriving, living their happy life. So this is kind of our little window area where they all just hang out. Okay, so this is really fun over here. So here, I totally forgot the name of this one, but it is, let me try to show you. We're gonna get a stake for it, because look at how crazy big this has gotten. Guys, when I first got this, it was like this big. So now it's up here, so we just kind of have it hanging out. This is our fun little whimsical tower of plant that we have here. So I'll put the name down here for this one, but I love, look at that purple in there, and if you can kind of see back here as well, it has just some beautiful lavender accents that are so, so pretty. I really love this plant. I'm excited to put like a little, stick in there so it can keep growing straight up. Behind it, this is another pothos. This is the Enjoy pothos, and it has this awesome variegation of white and green, and it's so cool. We got this one as a wee little guy as well, and it's been so fun to see it thrive. Then above it, this is a sweetheart philodendron that I did repot this one because it was such a baby, but look at those vines just dangling down. It's so fun. This is like a little pyramid that they've all made together, but those leaves are just so luscious and beautiful. And all three of these plants are very, very manageable and easy to take care of. We're all about that life here, but they're so, so pretty. Okay, next up, I would love if someone could tell me what this is. So if you watched my Vlogmas, you'll see that I did this really cool flower display from Trader Joe's with lilies, and I got these branches. The branches started blooming. So we just, honestly, we let them propagate. We had this big vase and they grew roots. So we're gonna try to plant it. So we put it in this big planter over here. I think it looks so fun and cute. So we're gonna see if it grows, but if anyone has any idea what this could be, please let me know in the comments below, because it's really, really cool. And we hope it actually grows. Look at the Monstera deliciosa. This is just a pride and joy. I mean, if I've ever made a plant thrive, it has been this one. I just love it. Like, the leaves are so lush, so green. This is a brand new leaf. It gives off new leaves all the time. There are some babies in there. There are some roots. This root actually was trying to like grow into this door, and we had to move it a little bit, but it is just a spectacular plant. It has such good energy. I actually will come sit here and like on like a medicine ball and like hang out right by it, or do some like deep breathing or meditating. And it's just like, it brings so much joy. I just cannot wait to see this continue to flourish and thrive and get even bigger. It is, and I put it in a little white ceramic pot. And this one, it does require a bit more moisture. Very, very easy to care for. They do love humidity, but it's really thrived in this corner. And I love, so the reason that they have these little things is because they're tropical plants and they have these cutouts so they can survive getting blown around in tropical storms and stuff. So I think that that's so cool. And she's just thriving. I love this plant so much. Such good vibes. So the last two plants we have in the bedroom are this really pretty neon philodendron. And it just hangs in just a cute little macrame. And it's just such a good vibe. I love these like neon green and yellow leaves that comes out. And we got it when it was just a wee little baby, and now it's starting to trail, which I love when its vines do this. It's so pretty and cute. Definitely brings some good vibes to the bedroom. Thank you, babes and fellow plant parents, for hanging out with me today. It's been so much fun showing you my plants. I hope this video was relaxing. Definitely gave you some inspo for plants. And if you're just, you know, if you just needed a little break in your day to look at some pretty little nature that you can have inside, I hope that this did that for you. I'm sending you, babes, all of my love and all the good vibes. And if you like this video, it would mean the world to me if you please subscribe to my channel and gave it a big thumbs up. And I'll see you, babes, on Friday. Mwah!
Anywhere you want it, this is